JNA L5541. L5541 is recorded on 4 missions from the 19th of May 1940 to this date, the 15th of June 1940. This was the crew's first recorded mission with 150 Squadron, as there were new replacements. The crew in JNA were P.O. Eric Arthur Benjamin, Sergeant Frank Allen Armstrong, and LAC Eric George Hillyard. Airborne at 4:30 hours from Houssay, France, tasked with attacking enemy armoured columns in the Lower Seine valley. They were badly shot about by Bf-109s in the battle area and crash-landed at Ferté-Vidame, 40 kilometres southwest of Dreux, France. The lads escaped from the plane. LAC Eric Hillyard was hospitalized and admitted to hospital in Angers, where his right arm was amputated. But when it became clear he was well enough to be transferred to Germany in October, both the Irish and Scottish governesses arranged his escape. Reference the book Footsteps on the Sands of Time. He escaped back to Britain by way of Gibraltar, arriving in Greenock in Scotland on the 23rd of the 2nd, 1941. He was awarded to MID, which is mentioned in dispatches, on the 13th of March 1942. It really should have been a higher award. The observer Armstrong and pilot Benjamin evaded capture, returned to Houssay to find their squadron had left, then made their way to Nantes, their rendezvous point. Benjamin was given a fighter plane to return to the UK. A quote from the family: "One of my most treasured memories is the night of the 17th of June 1940, the day France fell to the Germans. I awoke about 11:30 to see my beloved of a few months standing at my bedroom door, weary, dusty, and with sprained ankle, but full of joy at reaching home. He had arrived back at his aerodrome at Nantes after an early bombing raid that morning, to find the squadron had left hastily in the face of advancing Germans. My photograph, the only thing left, hanging on the tent pole. He jumped into a plane, a fighter, though he was a bomber pilot, and flew the channel. He crossed London on the Underground, mingling with homegoing workers, and arriving at 23 Mays Road, Teddington, at about 11:30. It sounds incredible, but I so vividly remember his description of the utter chaos in France and the long lines of pathetic refugees he saw from the air, and the contrast of the utter ordinariness of suddenly being among London commuters on the Underground. The next morning a telegram was delivered to this address saying that he was missing. Unfortunately, a later telegram on the 19th of February 1945, Eric was killed in action.